Okay, good morning and good evening, everyone. I'm Amy Wang, the president of Yuanling Toastmaster. Today, we have a wonderful Toastmaster, Belinda, and she sets the meeting theme. What's your comfort zone? Okay, I think it's okay. Let me call the meeting to order. Okay, and talk about our Toastmaster of the day, Belinda. I think she's very young and um, she's enthusiastic to the Toastmaster fairs since. Yeah, she joins some Toastmaster, no matter online or physical meeting. I think has the energy to learn by doing in our Toastmaster. Today she sets a theme. What's your comfort zone? Okay, let's welcome Belinda to be our Toastmaster of the meeting. Belinda, the stage is yours. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, President Amy. And uh, oh, hello and welcome everyone to join our meeting tonight. And as I'm the Toastmaster of tonight's meeting, I said seems that want to ask that what is your comfort zone? And why I want to set this kind of thing is it's kind of like we have some let's say argument. I think my mom and me have some opposite opinions about why we need to join the Toastmaster club. And what she told me is that because Toastmaster is a too positive environment, so you are really enjoy and up to date to stay in Toastmaster club. And I was quite surprised at what she told me because for me, maybe this master club is not a comfort zone. It's not that comfortable as you imagined. So, uh, I try to think deeply what is the definitions of the comfort zone. It is uh when we start to do the things will make us feel comfortable, and that is your comfort zone, or you try to overcome it, and you will become more comfortable in the future. What kind of things will give it meaning of comfort zone? And do you think that you really need to out of your comfort zone or not? Why and why not? So I'll try to set these themes and want to hear any kind of thoughts related to these things, and also what what is these things related to your life? What is the important things, and what is the things that make you feel more confident? And yeah, that's all the reasons. And now for our meeting sections, I want to introduce our meeting assistants because we need to complete a wonderful meeting. We need so many people help. And first of all, I want to invite our burn up master to give us uh, uh, more energy to start this meeting. And the good bin, oh yeah. So today our warm up master is our right. No, no, who's that? Oh, sorry. Uh, so I just know that she just have her birthday yesterday. I'm sorry, I didn't say happy birthday to you, but Yeah, it's our wonderful VPE. Alan, you will bring us a warm-up section. So let's welcome Alan. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Belinda. Can you see my sharing? Can you see my sharing?
Sorry.
Yes.
All right. It's called the. I forgot to delete the school edition. Okay. The activity is called Yes, I Did It. All right. Can everybody turn on your mic and say Yes, I did it?
Yes, I
Yes, I
did.
did
I
it.
did
I
it.
did it.
All right. Please do it with more energy. One more time. Yes, I did it.
Yes, I
Yes,
Yes,
I
I
did.
did
did.
it.
Cool. Okay. Now, the rule of the activity is that, okay, everybody, now you have to think of one thing you did recently that push you out of your comfort zone. It can be big or can be small. But when you've been picked, you have to turn on your mic and say, one thing I did outside my comfort zone was blah, 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 blah. And I felt something. So then after you finish this your sentence, then everybody has to turn on your mic and responded, yes, you did it, for encouragement. All right. So
Well,
are you clear with the rule?
yes.
Yes. Okay. So then you get to pick the next person. All right. So I will start. Okay. One thing I did outside my comfort zone was an open class last week. And I felt both excitement and a little bit nervous. Hello? Mike?
Yes,
Yes,
you
you
did.
did it.
Yes, you did it.
All right.
Yes,
So,
you did it.
all right. So I get to pick the next person. Okay? Right. And remember, in Toastmasters, we do a lot of intonation and not just the intonation. We have to use our gestures and your variety of voices. Okay, so add it with a little bit more spirit. Okay, right. So let's. Are you thinking about the "Yes, I did it" scenario? Do we need any seconds to like wait? Oh, I see nodding heads. Great. Okay. Now, so I did the first round, so I'm gonna invite the next person, but I saw a guest. So before I carry on, let me repeat the rule of the game. Think of something you did. All right. Think of something you did, and you have to share with when you've been picked. You have to share that says that I. What was the sentence? One thing I did outside my comfort zone. One thing I did outside my comfort zone was, and then I felt something. Okay, because I saw a guest. So, all right. So let's welcome Tom.
Okay, thank you. But Alan, you also want to share your presentation file, the slides. The slides is not sharing now. No, I cannot hear you. Please share the slides again.
It's the sentence.
Yes, that will be easier for others. Yes,
Okay.
I guess that will be easier for others to know what's going on.
All right. So wait, maybe just this one.
Okay.
Is it on the screen?
Yes. So
okay.
Perfect. No, disappear now.
Disappeared.
Okay, great.
All right.
So I'd like to share everyone. One thing I did outside my comfort zone was to give a guide tour to several foreign scholars. and I felt I can do much better next time.
Yes, you
Yes,
did it.
you did
Yes,
it.
you did it.
Yes, you did it.
Okay, thank you. So the next person, may I invite Brenda to share what you have done recently?
One thing I did outside my comfort zone was driving 5 hours a day to another prefecture, 3 prefectures away. And I felt that's really crazy, not like in the United States.
Yes,
Yes,
you
you
Yes, you
did.
Yes,
did.
you did
Yes,
it.
you did it.
Oh, okay, next one. I would like to invite How, please.
Recently, last week, was our company's strategic meeting. After the strategy meeting, we have a celebration. One sing a song of 150 people. Yes, I did it.
Yes,
Yes,
Outside
you
my
you
did
Yes,
comfort
it.
you
zone
did.
was
did
to
it.
singing on the stage.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Oh,
did. Thank
oh,
you.
Yes,
I would like to
yes,
pick
you did.
good. So it's a very funny experience. I would like to pick up the next one. How about Jim, please?
So one thing I did outside my comfort zone was last week we drove to Orlando with my wife. It's about 14-hour drive one way. And I felt very tired, but it was very rewarding going to visit the beaches. Yeah, we drove all in one day. Yes, I did it.
Yes, you
Yes,
Yes,
you
did
you
did.
it.
You did.
did.
I would like to choose Tianjin, the grammarian.
Okay. One thing I did outside my comfort zone was to deliver a presentation in physical chemistry class, all in English. And I feel I'm proud of myself.
uh,
Yes,
Wow.
you
Yes,
you
you
did
did
it.
Yes,
Yes,
you
you
did.
it.
did.
did.
And
I think we
then
have two more person.
can I invite Belinda?
Can I one thing I did outside my comfort zone was I have a first stage performance at the Banqiao City Hall's uh, uh, performance hall, and I felt a really it's a really big milestone of my stage performance experience, and I'm really glad about that.
Yes, you did it.
Yes,
Yes,
you
you
Yes, you
did.
did it.
you did it.
Yes, you did it.
Do we have any more who hasn't spoke yet?
Me. Okay.
Do we have do we still have the guest? We have a new
Yeah, we
guest.
have one guest.
Okay. Let me do it. One thing I did outside my comfort zone was I booked a plane ticket, booked a hotel, and I went to Tokyo with my family, have a backpack trip. We went to Disneyland, and I cannot speak any Japanese, and I feel very proud of myself.
Yes, you
Yes,
did
you did it.
it.
You did it.
You did it.
Thank you. And so, do you have our guest?
Yes.
Yeah, 志群老师 is my friend. Hello, Chris. Can you?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Can you share your sentence?
Okay. Okay.
Ellen, we cannot see.
Sorry. I'm sharing the screen.
Okay.
So just see the sentence and make out sentence by myself, right?
Yes.
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 Okay. Uh, one thing that I did outside my comfort zone was I participated marathon 3 years ago because I had never training enough, but I could remember at the time I tried to exercise 3 times a week to achieve the marathon, but only the half marathon, not the full marathon, maybe 22 kilometers. Yeah, and this was my first time to join the marathon competition. Yes, and I felt very exhausted at the time.
Yes, you
Yes,
did
you
it.
did it. All right. Thank you very much for the activity. And then I'm going to give the control back to the Toastmaster of the evening, Belinda. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank Alan for bringing us a really good, meaningful, meaningful work of activities. I feel like everyone who felt uh, uh, receive a really big uh, encouragement when you try to uh, speak out what you have did the things out of your comfort zone recently. So thank you so much for our Learn Up Master. And next, I would like to welcome our timer, which is a really important role in our Toastmaster meeting because your time is money, and you try to uh, management your time when we are trying to mm, have a speech or any kind of response. Yeah. So that's welcome our timer. And today our timer is our former president, Tom. Can you briefly introduce your duty?
Yes, I'm timer to help you manage the time for speech. So all speakers, please pay attention to me, and also Zoom master, please also highlight me when the speaker is talking. So I will turn my background to green when you the speech time meet requirement. For prepared speakers, it will be 5 minutes, and then for table topic speakers, 1 minute, and for evaluator means 2 minutes. And I'll turn my background to yellow. For prepared speakers, you have 1 minute, and then for evaluators and the table topic speakers means you have 30 seconds. And then when I turn my background into red, it means you already reach the time limit. You have 30 seconds leeway to finish your speech. So remember to pay attention to the background, the color of my background, and finish your speech in time. Thank you. Back to you, Belinda.
Thank you, Tom, for give us a really clear uh, timing rule. Timing rule. Sorry. Uh, the the rule of how we time the time. Yeah. So next, I would like to welcome because we are not only focused on how much time you spent on your speech, and also we are focused on what the phrase or the expressions you try to use in your speech. So we have another helper as our grammarians, and tonight our grammarians is Tington. Can you briefly introduce your duty?
Hello, everyone. I'm today's grammarian, and I will listen carefully to check everyone's grammar usage. And if there's any very good usage, I will share it to everyone at the evaluation section. And I will later on. I will also introduce word of the day to everyone. And that's all my introduction. Back to you.
Thank you. And next, since uh our counter have some urgent things to do with her family, so we have a firefighter for our counter, which is Jim. Could you briefly introduce your duty about the art counter?
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It's such a pleasure to join you again from Texas. It's still dark outside, and I feel invigorated being here with the honor of being your counter today. For this role, I will check on any filler words or crutch words that are not necessary in your speeches. It could be or repeat words like and, like. So try to give your speeches naturally, but at the same time, if you can, use a pause instead of filler words, and I'll give a report at the end of the meeting. Thank you so much. Back to you, Belinda.
Thank you, Jane. Oh, thank you so much for wake up so early to to be our art counter tonight. And next, like to welcome and introduce our book counter and also Zoom master. Wow, today she really take a multitask for our regular meeting, which is also Alan. You can you briefly introduce your duty?
Okay, hello everyone. I'm the Zoom master and also the vote counter. But for vote counter, because we only have for tonight, we'll be only voting for the table topic session. So it's not too much work. So yeah, I'm doing also Zoom, taking picture for everyone. So yes, remember to look into the camera sometimes. All right, back to the Toastmaster of evening.
Okay, thank you so much for be our Zoom master and also vote counter tonight. And next, I would like to welcome this. She just mentioned that she'll bring us a word of the day tonight. And yeah, it's our really young Toast Toastmasters. Tingzhen again, welcome you onto the stage and bring us a word of the day. The floor is yours.
Can you see the screen? Okay.
Yes.
Today's word of the day is gaily, and it is a adverb. It means that it means in a happy or lively way. And here are some examples. First, she smiled and waves gaily, feeling wonderful. And the next one is we all think we know what it means, and we go on gaily pursuing a course which will enable us to participate in the equality. And I would like to invite someone to make a sentence with gaily. Is there any volunteer? Or can I ask Alan? Are you willing to make a sentence?
Can I just read from it? I just got blank. Oh, gaily. Wow. I need firefighter now. Being a firefighter, it brings out the helpful instinct in myself, and that brings wait, that brings us a gaily event. No, wait, gaily, it's the adverb, right? That was terrible. Sorry. Okay. Anyone?
Oh, let me try. Getty. The Zoom for audience was discuss Getty for their incoming marriage preparation. Getty.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
I have a question.
Yes.
Gaily here is used as an adjective, right? Okay, so gaily is used as adjective.
I think adverb.
Adverb?
Adverb. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
I remember it is come from gay, and gay is it's okay to use as ad, adjective. So gaily is adverb. I remember that. Yeah. Okay, that's all. So back to Belinda.
All right. Kind of like too sensitive about my mouse. Oh, that. And thank you so much for Tington to bring this kind of so-called positive words. And oh, it's really good that we have some discussion in our word of the day. Yeah. Thank you so much for the questions from Alan. And next, I would like to have introductions about our guests because I see we have another guest that try to get out get out online later. It's about Changge Plus. Well, it's going called a loyalty guest for um, several times. He already joined our meeting several times, but yeah. Can you briefly introduce yourself? I Changge, is it okay for you to speak right now?
Michael.
Michael?
Yeah, Michael.
Sorry, Michael.
He might be busy.
Okay. Or we'll have a brief introduction
Yes, I'm a little
later.
busy. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. Never mind. And so we'll move on to our yeah. Ah. Oh. The next sections will be I see. So Teresa is here, right? Oh, sorry. Next will be our table topic sections, and tonight our table topic master is Brenda.
Excuse me, since speakers are here, so can we begin our speech first?
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. Thank you so much for reminding me that. Okay, so now we'll go on our main dish, which is our prepared speech. And our first speaker is our president, Amy Wong. Oh, for me, she's a really chemical energetics and really involved in Toastmaster Club activities. And as I know, this year she got 3 officers in different kind of club. Wow, really a big challenge. And how can she make it? I'm really curious about that. So that's a welcome she to bring us up. I think it's a really good speech title. It's called up. Sorry, I'll need to introduce her evaluator. Wow. It's also our code very important officers and our G5 area directors. If I have any kind of mistake, area directors Hao Zhang to briefly to introduce about her pathway level and also her titles. Have the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Brenda. And tonight we have the prepared speech speaker, first one, Amy. Her engaging humor pathway, label 2, project 3. The title is The Secret Helping Hand. This project is to introduce to the Toastmaster mentoring program. And let's welcome speaker Amy Wang.
Thank you, Hao. Good evening and good morning, Toastmaster and dear friends. Do you know what's even better than joining Toastmasters? Having a good mentor who helps you a lot. Let me tell you mine. Her name is Teresa Zhang. The first time I met her was 12 years ago. She stood on the stage, calm, graceful, and confident. After the meeting, I ran to her and asked her, Teresa, how could you be so wonderful on the stage? She smiled and looked at me. I have joined Toastmaster for 12 years. 12 years? You joined Toastmaster before I was born. Oh, no. She looked at me and smiled. Stay in Toastmaster, and one day you can be even better than me. At that moment, I really believe in her, so I joined the Toastmaster. You see, I was an English teacher, but every time I stood on the stage, my heart panicked, my voice trembled, my hands shook, and my brain was totally blank. And when other speakers talking about vocal variety, body language, I have no idea what they are talking about, even though I was an English teacher. Years passed. 12 years later, Teresa became my mentor at Yuanlin Toastmaster. One day, I delivered a speech called When the Teacher Became a Student. And believe me, I was really the student that night. I just finished my script. And when I stood on the stage, my brain said, goodbye, my script. I have to look down and find my script. No body language, no vocal variety, just me and my beloved paper. Teresa was my evaluator. She calls me after the meeting. Dear member, when your mentor calls you after the meeting, you know something serious is coming. But she didn't criticize me. She said, Amy, let's talk. Your speech is good. I can help you to improve your delivery. That call changed everything. She listened to me. She shared her experience and practiced with me. Then she said something I will never forget. Amy, as your mentor, I may be busy, but if you want to help with your speech, just call me. I will always be happy to help. Those words touch my heart deeply because a great mentor doesn't just teach when it's convenient. They make time, they care, and they believe in you, even when you doubt yourself. I once asked Teresa, can you do a workshop about how to be a great speaker in our online meeting? She said yes, and her workshop was successful. She talked about vocal variety, body language, lighting, camera angle, and confidence. I learned that thanks to her, I learned to prepare early, to practice sincerely, and to perform confidently. Now, when I deliver a speech, I still get nervous, but my nervousness is at least well prepared. Teresa is not only my mentor, she is my role model, my cheerleader, and my friend. So, my dear friend, if you ever miss your Teresa in your Toastmaster journey, hold on tight and ask her to share her secrets because he or she may be your secret helping hand. Thank you, Toastmaster.
Okay. Thank you, Amy, for giving us a really concrete and inspired speech and really see a very vivid presentation while she give us telling her story to us. And next, our speaker will be your just it's the one who that we heard her name from Amy's speech, which is the really seniors Toastmaster members, experienced Toastmaster members, Teresa Zhang Shu. And before that, I would like to welcome her the evaluators. Can I check about who is Teresa evaluator for the firefighter? The Jim or
Jim.
Yes, I
oh,
can be the
okay.
evaluator.
Okay, thank you so much for be this pickup. So can you briefly introduce the Teresa speech pathway and level, or is there yeah, yeah. The floor is yours. Sorry.
Thank you, Belinda. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, as we just heard, we have a powerhouse of a speaker coming up, and Teresa Zhang has held many different officer positions at various levels of Toastmaster leadership. So I'm very happy to introduce that she'll be giving a speech on her presentation mastery. And the title of the speech is Beijing Impressions 3M. Speaker Teresa Zhang, Beijing Impressions. The floor is yours. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. After last month, I came back from Beijing trip. I got Beijing Impressions 3N. I called it 3N, but not the Scotch tape company 3M. But I will share you what 3M later in my speech. The first M, majestic. I was there before, about 20 years ago. This time, upon all these 20 years, those majestic monuments still stood there proudly. The first one, of course, is the Forbidden City. Rows of golden roofs, rooms of wives, mistresses, and prince. And I walked and walked and walked. It seems never the end. Until after about 2 hours, finally, I came up to the hill behind the palace. So from the hill, we can overlook the whole palace. It's called Forbidden City. You see about 1,000 rooms of golden shining roofs standing there for a few hundred years. So majestic. And the second place I would like to introduce is Summer Palace. Summer Palace is in the suburb of Beijing, about 2 hours of traffic. And it's a place that the emperor and the empress would go there to enjoy their summer. Okay, this bridge is called 17 Arch Bridge. It stood over the clear lake gracefully, very long and very peaceful. And the palace upon the lake is very colorful and with so sophisticated shapes and colors. I enjoy them. I use this picture as my cell phone front page. And corridor, art corridor, very long, with all the paintings, with different dynasty stories and different plants or flowers. Of course, you see a beautiful lady standing there too. Okay, the next place is Palace of Heaven. Palace of Heaven is where the emperor will go to pray for the heaven to protect their harvest every year. No flood, no drought, good harvest. So it's a very important place because heaven is the only person or only thing bigger than the emperor. Blue shining round roof, very beautiful. Everything there was round, like heaven. And nevertheless, Great Wall. It's like a crawling dragon along the big mountains. The left one is a far view of all the Great Wall. Great Wall is about 1,000 kilometers. Oh, so the Chinese is 10,000 kilometers, but actually it's about 1,000 kilometers. And it's said it's the only man-made building that astronauts can see from the space. How great it is. And of course, many people there, very crowded, because there's a saying, if you don't go to the Great Wall, you are not a hero. So I am a hero. I went there. Now, the second M, modern. 20 years ago, no high skyscrapers, but now very modern. See all those beautiful buildings, landmarks? Wow, so modern. And the metro system, 20 years ago, no metro system, but now the metro system is even bigger than Taipei's. Very clear, very clean, very convenient, very fast. And this one is really modern and amazing. China made electric cars. The shapes is line stream, and the price is only half of BMW and Mercedes-Benz. If I live in China, I would buy this car, definitely. Now comes to the third mind. Mind twisting. What thing make me mind twisting? First of all, toilet door, not locked. There are many public toilets. When I went one, the side of the door is empty. I open it. Someone is in there looking at me. I look at her. Ah, so shocking. Then I realize about 30 years ago, all the public toilets have no doors. So the old generation don't care. I have what you have, so I don't care. But now still some people don't lock the door. They even don't close the door. So mind twisting. And big cell phone conversation on the metro system. Very loud. Even they open the speaker phone. Like everybody's enjoying their gossip, like a drama. Okay. Beijing impressions. 3M. Majestic, modern, and mind-twisting. But I am sure in the future, 3M will become 2M. No mind-twisting, only majestic and modern. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster.
Oh, thank you so much for Teresa to bring us this quote travels travel sharings. Well, mind twisting. It's rising as well. And thank you so much for us. We have a really go really great beach sites. Use really great beach size tools, and also with your uh, act active sorry vivid expressions about this all different process. Thank you so much for this sharing. Next, we'll move on to our intermissions and group photo time since we are.
Can we have the introduction of guest first?
Oh, sorry. Since we have some guests join our meeting tonight, first, want to see go. Zhiqun, can you briefly introduce about yourself?
Okay. Hello everyone. Chris, and my Chinese name is Zhiqun. And thanks, Amy invites me to join this meeting. And but I have to leave at 8 o'clock. But I'm very glad to join this meeting today because I think it's a good chance to practice speaking English. And maybe next time if I have a chance to join all of you, and thanks all of you, I, and also I will introduce my job is I'm working in the hospital, but I'm really like to learning language, so I think it's good chance um, to have a presentation to practice English. So I will talk more about to Amy, and maybe next time if I have a chance to be a speaker next time. And yes, and thanks all of you. And okay, thank you.
Thank you. Welcome to join us next time.
Okay, thank you.
And next, is it Michael? Or okay. Oh, Michael's not
I
here
think he
right
left.
now. Yeah. Okay, so next, we'll have our group photos and how much? Oh, okay. Uh, uh, as how is also our uh, area director, G5 area director. Can you briefly introduce yourselves?
Hello, thank you. My name is Hao. My mother club is from YLTC Club, and I also as a member for the Happy Hours, and I joined the AI Orators Club 2 to 3 months ago, and recently we take over the CSMU club to run a reading club online. So now I have 4 clubs, and I would like to visit us. I would like to, I mean, how do you say? I'm happy to meet all the YLTC members and guests. It's good to see everybody. Long time no see. Yeah. Thank you, and back to Brenda.
Oh, a really tight schedule right now. And thank you so much for joining our meeting tonight. And next we'll have our animations and group photo sections. And tonight our Zoom master is our Alan. Are we ready to take the photos?
Yes. All right, everybody,
Okay.
turn on your look at the camera. Okay, here we go. And Teresa, yes, thank you. Here we go. Right, 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay, one more. Okay, another pause. Okay, thank you, Hal, for coming. And thank you, Jim, for joining us today as a firefighter. And thank
Wait,
you,
and
Zichun. Okay.
Chris didn't turn on the camera. Chris, can you turn on the camera?
Okay, one more time. One
Yeah.
more time. All right, 1, 2, cheese. All right, thank you very much.
Okay. See
We
you.
come back.
Yes.
Selinda, what time do we come back?
Since we have until
Please try to think of some way you really want to do or something you would like to share with us. Now, the first question I would like to ask, this one is pretty good for Teresa. So, Teresa, are you there? Now, everyone, try to think about the question. How can leaders help others grow without pushing them too far out of their comfort zones? How can leaders help others grow without pushing them too far out of their comfort zones. Teresa, please share some story with us.
Okay. It reminds me of a workshop that I have been attending. There was a painting showing the difference between a boss and a leader. The boss is like the master of the wagon. All the horses run. But leaders, they become a horse, drawing the cart together with all other horses. So learning together, improving together, and lead with examples are a good way to push all the members to grow and show them how we do it. Demonstrate, not just preaching, but sharing, encouraging, and let them are willing to grow with you. I think that's the most important point. Let them be willing to grow. It's quite important. If they are not willing to grow, it's useless. You even talk and talk. They still don't want to grow out of their comfort zone. But if you lead them, you show them, you demonstrate, you encourage them, always encourage, no negative, no pessimistic words. And step by step, they will feel the confidence and they will step out of their comfort zone by themselves. That's my way. Thank you. Back to Brenda.
Thank you. Great example about the horse and the wagon. Yes, we do have to encourage and learn together with positive ways. Thank you for sharing. And next one, I would like to invite Tom. What is one thing you used to fear, but now you feel comfortable doing? What is one thing you used to fear, but now feel comfortable doing? Tom, please, the floor is yours. Is it okay for you as timer?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Yes, I think I would say giving a presentation to those as high-ranking officers, to someone for people who has higher position or more experience. Yes, it gave me a lot of pressure to give a speech to someone I feel they are more knowledgeable, more influential to me. Because what I would think, if I think they can easily tell what I'm not doing something good enough, or when I do something bad, they can see so clearly. So that's one thing I really afraid too. But I'm so lucky is I got a chance to do similar presentation, also in a very important occasion. But I was granted very confident environment, because I know there will be someone to watch my back. That will, if I'm not doing so well, they can help me. They can help me to fix it. They can help me to add more on that to cover what I'm not doing well. So with that idea in mind, I know I'm not alone facing such a difficult challenge. I know someone in my back. They can, if I'm not doing something well, they can fill in. They can help me fix it. So with that idea in mind, I'm not afraid anymore. So I would say, facing the challenge is one thing, but it will be even better if you know that someone in your back and ready to fill in to fix it. So I think that's something I feel more comfortable to do than before. Thank you. Back to you, Brenda.
Thank you for sharing. Yes, someone's supporting. Yes, someone is really supporting you. That's really important, especially to some knowledgeable like scholars, the professors. Okay, that's a great sharing. Thank you, Tom. And next one, I would like to invite Adam. Imagine your comfort zone is a bubble. What could happen if it popped? Imagine your comfort zone is a bubble. What would happen if it popped? Adam, the floor is yours, handsome boy. Hello, Adam. Adam.
I often wondered what would happen if my comfort bubble burst. Now, everyone has their own comfort zone. So do I. My comfort zone is whenever I talk to people I feel comfortable, or rather, the people I'm familiar with, I would feel comfortable talking to them. However, I have noticed that when my comfort bubble bursts, I would recruit to myself, reclusive or recluse to myself and not talk to anyone or just shy away. That is something that has stayed with me for quite a long time. All of you may see me as an outgoing person. I am in some way an outgoing person to the people that I feel comfortable with. When my comfort bubble is intact, when my comfort bubble bursts, I'm no longer myself. I'm that tiny mosquito waiting just to pick at each one without them knowing that I'm there. I have tried many times to try to put the bubble together without success. Because at last, I'm still the mosquito inside, tiny mosquito. It is not easy to feel comfortable around strangers or in a party environment where you're meeting different people. I hope one day I'll be able to rebuild that bubble and feel comfortable around different types of people and maybe drink some more alcohol so I can feel more comfortable, maybe build that alcohol bubble and be able to talk to people more comfortably. Back to you, Brenda.
Oh, I love your story. Thank you. Put the bubbles together, yeah, and help others. That's great. So that is one more question. Evan, I would like to invite you. Have you ever helped somebody else and let them feel comfortable in a new situation? Have you ever helped somebody else and let them feel comfortable in a new situation? Ellen, the floor is yours.
Wait, hold on. No, not Adam.
No,
I thought it was
not
Adam.
Ellen.
Okay, so the question. Hold on,
Question.
give me a sec. The question was, have you ever helped someone else feel comfortable in a new situation? Okay, right. All right, hello. Thank you for the question, Brenda. And that was a lot of excitement. The question was, have I ever helped someone to feel comfortable? Yes, as a teacher, I often do that. In my field of work, there's always trying to bring out new knowledge or give some different thoughts or encourage students just to open up their minds. So in that situation, I have to use ways to build a friendly environment or a little joke here and there to warm up the atmosphere. And that's what, as a teacher, we have to think of ways to get our students to lower their level of anxiety in learning. So in that way, they will be willing to open up. And if they have lower anxiety, they will sure to feel more comfortable in any situation. So that's my answer. Back to Table Topic Master. Thank you.
Thank you. That's great. Lower their anxiety. That's pretty good. Helpful for the students. Let them feel you are their friends. And next one, I would like to ask, how about Jim? Is that all right for you? Do you think technology makes life too comfortable? Do you think technology makes life too comfortable? Jim, please.
Thank you so much, Table Topics Master, for that question. Whether technology makes life too comfortable, I think it depends what you're doing with that technology. But overall, I think it's definitely not too comfortable. If it wasn't for technology, I wouldn't be able to join all the wonderful Toastmasters here today and see all the gaily speeches being given. And I'm so glad that we have this technology that wasn't available just, a couple of decades ago.
Uh-huh.
And during COVID, we know that this use of online meetings exploded. And for better or worse, it's here to stay. So I think if you're not already comfortable with it, you better get comfortable using all the various technologies available to us, because it's just not comfort, but it's also convenience and accessibility and allowing us to connect to people that we would never been able to relate to in the past. So, Table Topics Master, I think that's a great question, especially for the older generation. I'm very amazed at, like, my parents, that they've been able to adopt so well. And I'm sure at some point my children will be teaching me new technology in the future that I'm not very comfortable with. So thank you. Back to you.
Yes, one day. That's right, that's right. So how long, we really don't know. Maybe one day they will teach us how it works. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing. It depends. Now the last question. Can I invite our guest? How? So
Hi.
when was the last time you felt nervous but decided to try something new anyway? When was the last time you felt nervous but decided to try something new anyway? How? The floor is yours.
I always feel nervous, but to a point that when I feel nervous but still want to try, I would say it work. Recently, I changed my job about 3 or 4 months ago. So now I am into the AI server industry. We make the chassis of it. So after 3 months, I start to take the new roles to order arrangement. We have many challenges. The pacing was pretty fast. I'm new to this organization, but I took the big challenges. so I need to work on the weekend. But gratefully, compared to 3 or 4 months ago, I think this try is worse because I see a new level of myself compared to the previous job. The time was really tough in the first 90 days, but now I feel better. Even I still work on the weekend, but uh, I think the brave is even though it's something difficult, but you still give it a try. And that's my plan for my 40 to maybe 45. I hope I can stay in this industry for 5 years because it's quite challenges. But I'm happy thanks to the Toastmasters. This give me the courage to try something new, right? Which compared to 90 days ago, I feel much happy and I am more confident in myself that I take the new role. Thank you. Back to tabletop master.
Thank you, Hao. Oh, so happy to hear your story took the challenge and you get a higher level now. Thank you. Now that's all for my table topics sessions. Timers report first, and then I'll return the control back to our Toastmaster. Hello, Tom,
Yeah.
could you please?
Okay, the timer report for table topic speakers. Teresa, 2 minutes, 9 seconds. Tom spent 2 minutes, 8 seconds. Adam spent 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Alan spent 1 minute, 15 seconds. Jim spent 1 minute, 48 seconds. Hal spent 2 minutes and 3 seconds. All qualified.
Thank you. Thank you so much for our timers report. Now I'm going to return my control back to our Toastmaster of the evening, Belinda. Hello, Belinda.
Hi.
You are
Hi.
great. Looking at the camera today, that is pretty good.
Thank you so much. Okay, and since we already finished our prepared speech and also table topic sections, and the third very important part in our regular meeting is as general evaluation sections, which is we can heard some feedbacks and learn some things from our own speech so we can try to improve it and have a progressive in the futures. So tonight our general evaluator is Adam Chen, who live in New York, really cold right now. Thank you so much for wake up so early to join our meeting tonight. So let's welcome Adam to the floor, and the floor is yours to the stage. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the evening. I am Adam Chen, the General Evaluator for this meeting. Before I start my own evaluation, I am going to call on my assistants, my personal evaluators, to evaluate each of the speakers. First, I would like to invite our area director, Hal, to come and give Amy her evaluation. If you're ready, when you're ready, the stage is yours. Good luck.
Thanks, Eden. It's my honor to be Amy individual evaluator. The purpose for this pathway progress is to introduction the Toastmaster mentoring program. So I think Amy used a pretty much good storytelling way to introduce her mentor, Teresa Zhang, in this prepared speech. So I think the skill that Amy delivered use the vocal variety and the gestures She keep herself in the middle of the camera. And the contents is clear. She used a background. When 12 years ago, she was a little shy, and then Amy was first time met Teresa, which was her role model that inspired and then make her interested in join Toastmasters. And years later, we see Amy change and grow a lot. Compared to 12 ago, now Amy can also do as good as her mentor. We know Amy also met some challenges when not doing good on her speech. The mentor also helped the mentee, even just a call after the speech or after the meeting. She used the story. A mentor is not only with you at the high times, but most important is the mentor who accompany with you when you have low moments. A mentor encouraged not only skill, but also accompany the mentee with emotional support. I think is also very important when we have mentees in the Toastmaster journey. If overall I could give some suggestions, maybe Amy can try next time to give a more background about how is mentoring program in Toastmasters. Tonight you use more like 90% is talking about your mentor, how she coach you. But in other way, we can spend next time more time to talk about the program. Maybe you try to balance between the program introduction and your personal story. The last little advice is I'm aware that your eyes is looking down. Maybe you read some script, but next time you can try. Do not read a script. That will be a big step for yourself to speak more naturally from your bottom of your heart. You are always there. You are almost there. So looking forward for your next prepared speech. Back to General Evator. Thank you.
Can we take a moment and just absorb what Harold had just delivered his evaluation and possibly unwind the clock so we could hear his evaluation again? It was so good and very insightful, and I believe it is extremely helpful to our speaker. Our next evaluator is not here today. I failed to hear the replacement, so I'm going to see if I can find someone that is really waving really hard at me to let me know to choose that person. So I'm going to invite our Jim to the stage to give Teresa her evaluation. Stage is yours.
Thank you, General Adam. It was such a pleasure to hear our Toastmaster Teresa's speech regarding the 3 M's of her visit to Beijing. It was truly worth for me getting up at 5 a.m. to hear it, honestly. And I took a trip to Beijing myself in 2004. So this speech brought me down memory lane. And the use of acronyms like 3M was very helpful to give a outline of the speech, a majestic, modern, and mind-twisting. So, Teresa, I applaud you for delivering such a wonderful speech on your presentation mastery journey. First of all, your vocal variety and pauses were right on target. I really appreciated the pace. It was right on target as far as not too fast and not too slow. And then when you took us down the corridors of the palaces, you painted that imagery very well with all the different sceneries and beautiful ladies. One thing you could improve on maybe in the future is to provide slides or photos of the trip so that we can also enjoy what you saw. As you gaily walked through the palace and took us down the summer lakes and the Great Wall, I could see for myself how much enjoyment you got from this trip. At the same time, you talked about the mind twisting events that occurred. So that subtle use of words was something we can all appreciate. Instead of putting a negative light on it, you used mind twisting so that it was not cast in a bad way, but in a way that we could tell that you were not in your comfort zone at that time. And the use of no floods and no drought could be clarified a little bit more when you're talking about the heavenly palace. Most of us, will understand that the palace or the heavenly palace was used to pray for no droughts or no floods for the people, but I think you can expound on that more, because if people don't have a context and you just say no flood, no drought, it can be a little confusing. Does that mean there is no flood or no drought at the time of your visit? The word of the day could also be used just to make the meeting a little more exciting. But overall, thank you so much for that wonderful speech that brought us Beijing to our screens today. So looking forward to your next speech. Back to you, General Evaluator Adam.
Your evaluation was so insightful that I almost forgot that I am the GE tonight. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you deliver an evaluation to make people forget their roles tonight or during the meeting. Now, I would like to call on my next assistant, our timer, please, Tom, to let us know our evaluator's time.
Yes, timer's report. For the prepared speech session, Amy Wang spent 5 minutes 46 seconds, and Teresa Zhang spent 7 minutes 35 seconds. And for the evaluators, Hao Zhang spent 3 minutes and 29 seconds, and Jim Xiao spent 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Back to you, Adam.
Thank you, Tom. I believe both of them are qualified.
Yes, all the evaluators are qualified.
Okay, thank you. Remember to thank them for their evaluations, especially the speakers. We will not be voting for them as they do not qualify to be voted. So do not vote. You can vote in yourselves, but do not vote publicly. Our next, or rather my next assistant is the grammarian. Please come on stage, whoever you are, you know who you are. Come on stage and help me out. The stage is yours. Where's our grammarian?
Okay. Just wait a second. You can see the screen, and I think there are some words that Amy used. Very good. The first one is vocal variety, and she say that is Teresa's workshop t told us how to use your sound and your tone in the speech, and I knew this phrase today, so share to everyone. And the next one is she used she used the rule of three in her speech, and this rule is very similar to use in English composition or speech. And you can see the following sentence. She say, uh, they make time, they care, and they believe in you even when you doubt yourself. And I think this is a great usage, and you can see the next two sentence, and yeah. And about Teresa's speech, her her she say the word majestic, and I think this word is very it's good for us to learn how to use it. And the meaning is that it means beautiful, powerful, and causing great admiration and respect. It is an adjective. And she say the next one she say about the part of summer palace, and she say summer palace is maybe it's far away from the city or what, and she say it take 2 hours of traffic, but I think we commonly use a 2 hour drive to the place. Maybe I think I don't know if it is wrong to use 2 hour of traffic. Yeah, just share my observation. And the last one is she say the gray wall is like a crawling dragon along the big mountain. I think it's the interesting description. And the report about word of the day that Jane used gaily once in the table topic section. And that is all my report. Back to general evaluator.
Thank you very much, Tintin, our grammarian. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you present a grammarian report. It shows that they paid a lot of attention to each of the speakers as well as the evaluators on their speeches and how they delivered it, as well as the grammarian use, and of course, the word of day for our meeting. Now, it is my turn to give my general evaluation of the meeting. We started absolutely on time because I was very comfortable in my dreamland. And I believe everyone had a great chat before the meeting. When the meeting started, I'm sure our Madam President started the meeting, as well as our Madam Toastmaster of the meeting to host it. Of course, we had a few members that were absent today. Therefore, the agenda was changed without my knowledge. Thank you very much. Now, to the speakers and the table topic sessions, you were excellent. And of course, how this meeting was conducted and how we were able to finagle around the agenda based on the appearance of the members that were absent, and also have to make sure that we have people to tackle the various roles so that we could weigh like me, of course. Very important person to come on later in the meeting. Overall, I believe this meeting is great so far. Excellent. We have two great speakers. Everyone really paid attention to the speakers, as well as how each of the table topic speakers answered the questions that Brenda had given. Even though they were not easy, I believe everyone gave the best. And perhaps in the future, we could have an evaluation on the table topic speakers to see maybe how they could answer it better, the structures that they used, and perhaps the incorporation of the word of the day usage. So maybe that. And do we not have an R counter?
I can give a report if you like.
Sure, please.
All right, thank you, Adam. So everybody got on board. Everybody had points for or so. So congratulations for making the board. But of course, we have those who had the least. So the least us and was How and Ellen. I didn't catch maybe just one or two. And then, of course, the person usually who has the most filler words, crutch words, is the person who has the most floor time, the person who gets the most opportunity to speak. And that was our Toastmaster today, Belinda. You had some so's, but overall, it was very natural. So I think we can all improve. I also have filler words as well. It's just how we talk sometimes, but you just have to get used to trying to use pauses in order to not use those crutch words. All right, back to you, Adam. Thank you.
Thank you, firefighter Jim, our R counter. Now, before I realized that we did not have an R counter, thinking, excuse me, I want to say one point, just one last point real fast. We have 3 minutes left before I turn my control back to our Toastmaster of the evening. Our guest today, we had 3 guests. Unfortunately, 2 of them left before I could properly give them the credits where credits are due. However, we do have one guest that stayed with us. That's our area director, Hal. Now, as I had learned that Hal had attended and owned 4 clubs. However, I thought to myself, wouldn't it be great if you were to own or attend or be a member of a 5th club? YLTC, hello. I was waiting for you to answer that question, Hal. Yes, be one of us.
Yes, the secret. I'm getting married all the time. Yeah, thank you for having me. Yeah.
Sure, absolutely. We loved your presence more than you dare to accept. In any case, my time is up, so we do hope that Hal will consider seriously on becoming one of our members. And there's much that we can learn from him as well as he can learn from us. So we hope one day that he will decide to become part of Yanning Toastmaster Club. With that said, I'm going to return my control to Madam Toastmaster of the evening, Belinda. Stage is yours. Thank you.
Sorry, can I make sure that we have a grammar reports? 我觉得好像没有听到他的声音，看见。
Yes, Tijan did the grammarian report.
Oh, sorry. Okay. And Okay. And next, oh, sorry, just for the Toast, Toastmasters closing, and thank you so much for everyone trying to share the experience of how you try to uh, out of your comfort zone or any question related to the or that are something about new try and also the mindset and also kind of like how you felt after uh experience that kind of challenge. So it, it's such a new kind of go aspect to to think about what can comfort zone bring us and influence us and make us become grows or become better in the future. So that's a really I would say I really learn a lot from out of your answer and response, and thank you so much for everyone. So yeah, now turn my control back to our president, Amy, to close our meeting tonight. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster of the day and evening, Belinda. You did a wonderful job. Thank you for your effort. Okay, now is awarding time. Let me share my screen. Okay, the first certificate is for our guest, Hao. Okay, thank you, Hao, join our meeting today and be our individual evaluator. Okay, thank you. And you did a wonderful job. Okay, Ellen,
One
can
more.
you?
One more.
Okay, one more.
All right. Thank you. Done.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Hao. And welcome to join us. Next one is our beloved member, but he is our guest today. And thank you, Jim, to be the firefighter evaluator. Yeah,
Thank you.
we
This is
love
my
to have
pleasure.
you.
Okay, one more. Done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And next one is our best table topic speaker, Teresa Zhang. But I saw she left earlier. So,
Okay. Let me,
okay.
I'll have a screen with the certificate. Okay,
Okay.
done.
Thank you. Okay. That's all for the certificate. And can I have our guest feedback? How our G5 director, please? Do you give us some feedback, please?
Yeah, it's thank you, Amy. Um, okay, I counter. I use the redundant words. Overall, I like today's meeting. As always, it's good to see the old friend, new friends online. The meeting quality, of course, very high, I would say. Um, the word of the day, the evaluation, and I counter no, the voting counter procedure, which I seldom see in other club activities. So I think that is the feature of the YLTC Yuan Lin Toastmaster Club. So please keep it. You have many uh, reach for many new words. Those are more difficult words like Gary or majestic. I think the way you use the language is more advanced in the winning club. So as a guest, I think it's for me it's good, but I'm not sure if that is too hard for the new comers or the new guests when their first time join the meeting, like the Amy's friend Chris. Maybe he take some moment to join in, and I also see Chang Ge. I heard you mention that he joined several times. but maybe a little bit hesitation. So when we have new guests, maybe can help him or her to understand how it goes. Yeah, but I think YLTC is more for the higher and advanced Toastmaster club. So there's one thing that Adam mentioned a while ago, is a evaluation on the table topic section. Actually, in another club called TATC, they use the two evaluators. The evaluator who evaluate the speaker, they also have the evaluator who evaluate the evaluators. So more advanced, yeah, that actually have that kind of process. So overall, I like tonight's meeting, very wonderful. On time to start, on time to finish. So I like your meeting. I hope I can have more time on the Sunday evening, yeah, to join the YLTC as well. Thank you for having me. And as the area G5 director, we have some updates. The first thing, we have the open house in Division G on November 23rd. And second, we also have some pathways updated in the latest that October. So I'm not sure if you received the message or the Sherry, the pathways chair, who recorded the pathways update. That we also conduct some training online. So I hope you know. And the last thing is about the context. Like we have the speech context, the impromptu speech context I heard this year. So be attention to join those, like the judge training and physical or online. And I think next early January there will be context. So YLTC, please consider to have your in-club context, or you are going to assign the member to join the area context, so we can keep in touch and see you physically. Yeah, thank you. Back to Amy.
Okay, thank you. Our G5 director Hao have the announcement of some Toastmaster thing. Okay. Okay, so can I have Jim? You are the guest today. Can you have some feedback for us?
I think the meeting today was excellent quality. I've been part of many Toastmaster meetings all over the world, and one reason I keep coming back to this one is I enjoy the friendly atmosphere, the quality of speeches, and the enthusiastic members. It's always very inviting. So thank you for having me, and I am honored to take a role. So it's a really good time to, even though it's early here, I have a lot of, I learn a lot. So thank you.
Yeah, we are very glad to have you. Yeah, welcome back, Jim. To come back again. Okay, thank you, Jim. Okay, so now let me call a meet. Okay, let me call a meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone, and we will have some office meeting later to discuss something about Toastmaster. Okay, so thank you, Hal, and thank you, Jim. Welcome to join us next time. See you.
Okay, see you.
Thank you, Tom. See you. Have a good night.
Okay, and see you, Tom.
Bye bye.
Okay, so now can we have office meeting? Let me stop.